Education has long been recognized as a powerful tool for personal growth and social mobility. However, it is also widely acknowledged that the American education system has failed to deliver on its promise of equal opportunity for all. Moreover, it is increasingly evident that modern American education is built on an oppressive pedagogy that privileges certain groups and excludes others. In this article, we will explore the concept of radical pedagogy and its potential to transform American education into a more inclusive and equitable system. Pedagogy is the study of teaching strategies and methodologies. At the heart of radical pedagogy is the belief that education can be either oppressive or liberatory. According to critical pedagogue Paulo Freire, education is inherently political and can either reinforce or challenge the dominant power structures in society. Freire argued that education should be a means of empowering the marginalized and oppressed, rather than serving the interests of the elite. Modern American education system. The American education system is built on an oppressive pedagogy that perpetuates social inequality. The traditional banking system of education, in which students are treated as passive receivers of knowledge, serves to reinforce existing power structures. Furthermore, the system is inherently classist, with higher education being accessible only to those who can afford it. Fixing American education. The transformation of the American education system into a more equitable and inclusive system requires a fundamental rethinking of pedagogy. Dialectical thinking and critical theory can be used to develop instructional objectives that enable critical pedagogy. Productive, practical, and emancipatory knowledge can be used to challenge the dominant power structures in society. Accessibility considerations. Accessibility is a key consideration in developing a radical pedagogy. Inaccessible education perpetuates the oppression of marginalized groups, including those with disabilities. Web accessibility standards must be adhered to in order to ensure that all students have equal access to educational resources. Labor in an inaccessible world. The failure to comply with accessibility standards is widespread in the business world, with many Fortune 100 companies failing to meet basic accessibility criteria. Inaccessible education is not only unjust, it is also illegal under the Americans with Disabilities Act. The transformation of American education into a more inclusive and equitable system requires a critical examination of existing power structures and the adoption of a radical pedagogy that challenges the status quo. Students can contribute to this transformation by questioning the authority of the teacher-student dynamic, challenging hegemonic narratives, and demanding a more emancipatory education. Teachers, in turn, must serve as researchers and work to create a non-weaponized culture of learning. Radical pedagogy offers a promising approach to transforming the American education system into a more inclusive and equitable system. By challenging existing power structures and adopting a more critical approach to pedagogy, we can work towards creating a more just society. It is up to all of us, as educators and students, to work towards this transformation.